My next question to you is about the media.
Yeah.
The media have often painted you as to be quite a controversial character, aggressive, maybe a bit of a loose cannon.
Yeah.
Is that a misrepresentation?
Well, most of it is. Some of it, and I say some, and I mean a very, very small sum, to be honest with you, is really not so much of a misrepresentation. But a greater chunk of it is, it's so totally off the mark, so totally off the ball that it's actually quite shocking, and it's so embarrassingly wrong, so embarrassingly wrong.
So what are some of the worst things then that you've read about yourself and just had a laugh?
Oh my gosh, you know, I've had a few cries, but now I really laugh about it, and I really would like to get to the point where we bury this one and not even mention it, because, you know, just the mention of it makes me sick to the bone. The drug allegations, I'm like, are you kidding me, bruh? When have I ever snorted in my life? I would not even be able to point you to a drug dealer. I wouldn't even know how to use the stuff. Like, you know, my high is a natural high. It's an excited, I love my work kind of high. And I'm just naturally a hyperactive person. My parents have known me to be this way all my life, my family members. So that's been hurtful, but it's like a joke right now. You know, and the whole, you know, loose cannon vibes, that's like, are you kidding me?
But I mean, you've had very public feuds. Or were those not feuds? Was that the media just making up stories about?
No. For me, that's responses. I mean, if a person like, and I won't even be shy to name drop, if a person like Nontle Tema, when I was at YFM, I had very high loyal standards, you know, in terms of my relationship with YFM. And I was very professional about my relationship with YFM. And for a person who's sitting on the outside, to use a social media platform to attack myself, my colleagues, and the brand, that didn't sit nicely on my chest. So for me, being the opinionated person that I am, I'm gonna respond. So if I respond and you see it as a feud, problems with you.
Well, speaking of corporates, you have vowed to the corporates just a little bit.
That's my afterlife.
Right, okay.
That's my afterlife.
Okay. But the guy you play in the selfie ad,
It's hilarious.
it's not, I mean, you're so different in person.
Did they put you in a lace wig for this commercial? Because right now, and I'm looking at your hairline, and I'm looking at that, and I'm like, I have a wig like this.
I had to get a haircut, you know, for this show.
Yeah.
So no.
This is better, I think.
One of the most amazing. Apparently he's the only wig maker in South Africa today. His name is Robert. I forget his surname. Robert, forgive me. He is amazing. He hand weaves real hair. Hand weaves. He's like, yeah, you have some blonde highlights in there, and you have some strawberry reds and some cherries. And I'm just like,
they
Robert,
make that for you?
he made that for that hairdo cost about 70K.
You're like so hilarious in this commercial. The first time I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh.
That's what I want to ask you. I mean, look, you do look very different, but do you think this will help or hinder your career here?
I've seen some mixed reviews. Some people say, I mean, and I think that comes from fans that don't understand that, you know, that I am a personality. I love to act. I love to entertain. For me, acting for me is narrating someone else's style, another story. It's about telling something.